Okay, you beautiful amphibians, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and y'all know the drill, noise, 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 blah, 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 y'all never complain, so I don't know why I'm saying it, but it is what it is. I'm in the back of a semi-truck, so what do y'all expect? You know, I hear the noise outside, so I'm self-conscious about it, and, you know, I throw it out there, plus it gives me a talking point here at the beginning and stuff like that to talk about, so, you know, there's that. It gives me something to ramble on about. So, with that said, though, y'all could tell by the title, we are about to watch Amphibia Season 2, Episode 15, or whatever episode we're on. I honestly can't remember sometimes, because I deal with numbers all day, and then there's other shows that I'm watching, and wow, it is just mind-boggling. And plus, the stress of the day is just mind-boggling as well. But you know what? I'm not going to let the stress of the day bother me today, or at least this evening, because you know what? It's the end of the evening. I sit back, I enjoy a good cartoon at the end of the night with all of you. So yeah, there's that. And I'm just going to relax and let my mind melt. And whatever happens here, happens here. Now, what I do got is a little trolley car looking thingamajigger. It happens at about the first 15-30 seconds of the episode, and you know, since I'm using this to watch things on, I always get a little bit of a teaser thumbnail at the beginning, and what I got is the little trolley car. It says Marcy here. Now I don't know exactly what that means, but it is what it is. So Marcy's in the episode, I know that much, and I feel like that light right there is really working some overtime right now, and I shouldn't have looked at it, but I did. But you know what? Hopefully I'll have this out to y'all before Friday this time around, because I feel like I'm a little bit, you know, I feel like I'm running late on these things, but I'm hoping to have this done. You know, I'm watching this, for me it's a Monday night. For y'all, I don't know what day it is, but hopefully I'm going to have it uploaded by Wednesday morning, afternoon, I don't know. There is, you know what, I'll say that during the reaction. That way I got something to say. So, I guess, now that I have rambled on and on and on, you know what, actually before I start this, I wonder if that's a spider or what exactly that is. Obviously, it's going to be something, I think, arachnid. I don't know exactly what, but I think at the end of the last episode where, you know, the king over there in Utopia, you know, went down in the basements and, you know, the basements of the basements, I think he probably has like an arachnid down there or something, because not necessarily a spider, but something within that family, because you know how nature works. You know, there is kind of a hierarchy, so you know, hey, we'll figure it out together. Though, let's go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1, and play. New Wartwood. Okay, so we had our normal intro with this episode, so it's probably not nothing 100% special. And there's the thumbnail that I seen. And just throwing it out there, by the way, early access to reactions over on the Discord. So down in the description.
Ooh, those look fresh. Hi, my name's Marcy. What's your name?
Oh, Marcy, you're a lot to take in all at once. Holy crap. Hey! More pollywogs.
Is that eye really gone?
Too many questions.
I agree. You're a lot to take in, Marcy.
Hey, Mar Mar. How's your first day in Portwood going? You sure about that? Guys, come on, she's with me.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah.
I go where the mob goes, Ann.
That's right, Polly. You go with that
We'll warm
mob.
up to you. It just takes time. Time, or maybe a strategy. Oh,
How about it?
fixed it.
Yeah.
Whoa, when did you learn
Way to
do
go.
that?
I took a sculpting class in Utopia.
You've been taking classes?
Yeah, haven't you?
Why would you take classes?
You seem a white lady for an outsider.
Okay, so Marcy gonna fix the potholes. Cool beans, cool beans.
Should have started with that.
That is a deep pothole.
Hey, bigger.
Oh gosh, you.
Never seen that balloon before. Marcy, meet Mayor Toadstool. He's like if the Monopoly man had a baby with a piece of fried chicken.
That better be a compliment, Boone Joy.
So
I'm
you're
not
the
sure if
local
it was or
town.
not.
Right on the money, huh?
And fetch the balloon, Toady.
It drifted away, sir.
It what?
Oh gosh.
Ah,
That's the third time that's happened today. Toady, you're promoted
Really?
to balloon now. Woo! Well, I could do business soon.
You're probably right.
Okay, so I'm getting the theme of this episode, and it is obviously trying to find people's acceptance, and
Whoa! My house is classy.
yeah, it's got to come naturally.
The whole town's changed.
Lots of old replaced by new ones made of imported utopian marble.
Feast your eyes on the
Yeah, but how much did this cost the city? And how much is it going to raise taxes?
Not loving that clock.
And I'm allowed to complain about taxes because I pay too much in them. Adulthood sucks. And oh my goodness.
It's a statue.
That's not what I asked.
No, we're gonna make oodles.
Marmar, are you sure this is a
You
good
can't make
idea?
oodles if it's free.
Right? People will accept you when they accept you.
Yeah, which is right now.
There you go.
You found a way that worked for you. and I found a way
Acceptance
that
comes
worked for me.
naturally.
Huh?
Oh yeah. I remember what she said at the beginning.
Oh no, the weight! We built too much. The town is sinking
Yep.
into the swamp.
I, for one,
The town is
refuse
sinking
to learn
because of the
anything
weight.
from this.
Honestly, this isn't that bad. We are frogs after all.
She's got a point.
You two can real.
Aww. The praying mantis got hurt.
But the town is still sinking. We're not done yet. I mean, you're all really.
Well, there you
into
go.
it.
That's
I
how
know
you're
what
gonna
you
work
want.
towards
And
your
I guess I
acceptance.
just wanted you to like me too, but I took things way too far.
You nearly destroyed this town and killed us all in the process. In other words, you're just like Anne when she got here.
Yeah, which means we'll probably get around to liking you eventually.
Whether we want to or not, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, Marcy, acceptance
Oh,
comes
for sure.
eventually.
I even set the whole town on fire once. She's one of a kind. Who the heck is even in there? It's just bugs!
That's a little nasty. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, you got free food there, dude. But, okay, next one. Friend or Frobo?
It's beautiful.
Have fun in there.
Yeah, we're good here in the wagon.
Oh, and look after Polly, you two.
Huh.
Perfect.
Look after Polly, huh? That's reminiscent of the first episode when he told Sprig to look after Polly. Robo Ring.
You two are responsible for me, huh? So I guess that means you're responsible for this.
What the?
Goodness gracious.
Who's responsible for this?
They are.
Huh? Used to. Get over here and clean this up.
Oh, really thought that
Oh,
splash would be
goodness.
bigger.
That's pretty cute, though. Hey! It's our Frobot! Ah.
Huh?
So he mimics. Oh, that's kind of a little freaky, actually.
Whoa, your laugh is horrifying.
I like it.
You're no monster. You're just a big tadpole. I'm Polly, by the way.
You know, I wasn't feeling the second half of the episode at first, but now I'm kind of liking it. Ah! Robo's learning tricks.
Woo, your turn. It's time to prove
Yeah, y'all better run. It's a fuzz.
2, 3.
Giant octopus! Case closed. That's why you and I are partners, Larry. The best ever.
Yep. Best ever.
I don't know what Anne was so worried about. Taking care of someone is easy. So.
Oh no, don't get him wet.
Come on, buddy, your turn.
He might end up malfunctioning.
This might have been a mistake.
Well, Now that statue is officially gone. Well, no, it ain't. Okay, it's right there in the house.
Do a trick!
What a trick, Robo! I mean, Frobo.
We gotta destroy it!
Oh, come on. He's not a Frankenstein monster. Well, he might be, but still, he's not a Frankenstein monster. He's just misunderstood.
Wow, you really kicked me there.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Polly.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, not her. Yeah. Okay, Polly, obviously you're the only one that could actually do anything about this.
Trying to protect me. Everything you did today was because
Ah.
I asked you to.
I'm liking this
And now
episode
I'm
now.
asking you to stop.
Polly, you can talk.
Bobo, you're
Alright.
Well, now that it's calmed down.
Answer for this mess?
You're right.
Polly will.
This wasn't Frobo's fault. It was mine. I taught him how to do all of this.
Huh.
Well, said sorry, and I suppose that's good enough for me, eh?
We don't even have handcuffs that big anyway.
Yeah. What's
I
the
guess
point
we
of them?
already accepted two
Incarnation?
Hey, Hoppa!
Oh my gosh! Is that a robot?
Oh my gosh.
Where did it come from? What's
Wow.
it made of? Can I have one?
What's a robot?
Too hard to explain.
Show him, Frobo!
Oh yeah, hey, that's from the trailer. Cool beans. You know you love them now. Hot pop.
Do anything else?
That would have been hundreds of miles.
Could be.
Nah. Okay, well, those two episodes actually kind of surprised me a little. I wasn't actually expecting it to have as much meaning as it had. The first half of the episode, of course, you know, acceptance. You can't make people accept you. You have to wait for the acceptance to come from other people. And this is what I mean when people try to say that cartoons of the past are better than cartoons of today. I'm sorry to tell people, but the cartoons of today's generation are getting much more sophisticated than the ones in the past. Sorry, but Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Was, you know, let's be real, it was the same episode over and over and over again. It didn't have any real substance to it to teach you any real lessons. Now, I think that cartoons such as Batman the Animated Series or Gargoyles, those are the ones that kind of laid the foundation of what we got today. Now, Amphibia, don't get me wrong, it is kind of a, you got kind of a laid back stuff. It's not like, you know, as gritty as, you know, Batman the Animated Series or Gargoyles or nothing like that, but you do got some foundational stories here, some that teaches lessons, you know, stories that don't talk down to kids and adults can enjoy as well. I mean, I'm not no spring chicken here. I am, you know, an adult who's, you know, lived life, and I understand where the message is going here, and I can learn something from this message as well. You can't make people accept you. You got to wait for them, you know, if you're going to be in their lives, you're going to have to be in their lives and then wait for that acceptance to come later. Now, it's up to you as the person and the individual who's seeking that acceptance to accept the simple fact that it's going to take time. I mean, there ain't much more to say about that, but it's a great lesson for, you know, kids nowadays to understand, even adults nowadays to understand, and all that stuff. Now, the second half of the episode, of course, it was mainly about Polly and her trying to prove, you know, say, hey, I'm growing here a little bit. I'm more I feel like I could take on more responsibility, blah blah blah. And of course, what we get from this is more along the lines of, now we got Frobo here, our frog robot. So yeah, he's a misunderstood robot. He's our, you know, he's kind of our Frankenstein monster of this. I know I said during the reaction, he's no Frankenstein. And of course, what I mean is he's not the monster of Frankenstein. You know, he's yes, in the, Frankenstein movies, the monster himself was just a misunderstood, misguided, and didn't understand these, things such as, such a spoiler alert for Frankenstein. It's centuries old now, so I don't think it's going to spoil anything. But such as when the little girl gives the Frankenstein monster the flower, he doesn't understand what murder is and what, all these concepts of life and death and stuff like that. The little girl gives him the flower, but when he grabs her, he doesn't understand and he accidentally kills her. I know that's a very vague kind of overview of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster and stuff like that, but at the same time, it relates to this, and I know that's the kind of the parallel they were going for, is Frankenstein's monster and stuff like that, because this is a naive baby robot who didn't understand the social cues of everything that was going on around him, and he was mimicking Polly. And then whenever someone threatened Polly, even by accident, barely nudged him, and it's like, oh, you kind of kicked me there, and then the robot gets angry, and it doesn't understand what accidents are and stuff like that. So, hey, it's kind of a cool little thing of, the Frankenstein monster, and those kind of parallels and stuff like that. So I like that. I like, I wasn't feeling the episode at first, and normally I love a Polly episode, but that one I wasn't feeling it at first. And then whenever Frobo got there, I was like, cool beans, I like it, cool, I'm whatever. But yes, very good episode. Not, some people would say that it's not very, it's not very plot heavy, but of course there's a lot of character development there, and I know there's various definitions of what's a filler episode and stuff like that, but I wouldn't, if I can get the word consider out of my mouth, I wouldn't consider this a filler episode personally, but it's not necessarily a plot-driven episode either. It's kind of one of those in-betweens. For me, a filler episode is just something that you don't have to watch to understand the entire storyline. But there is those in-betweens where it's not filler, but it's not plot-driven either. So hopefully I made sense of what I was saying there. And I guess pass it off to y'all now, because I rambled on long enough. I talked about the episode. I watched the episode with y'all. Granted, yes, I know it's a Disney thing, so I have to make edits and cuts and stuff like that. It is what it is, fair use. You can't just put the whole thing up there, Unless it's Rooster Teeth. I like Rooster Teeth as a company. Y'all know the drill, though. It's y'all's turn. I'm gonna let y'all tell me what y'all think of it in the comments and stuff like that. And if you're still here, Discord server, jump over there. That's where you get the early access to stuff. I figured, we're more interactive over there. I am over there and in there quite a bit, more than I thought I would be. So go on over there, check it out, all that good stuff. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.